Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we will be strictly focusing on finding profitable wallets that are active that we can copy trade and add to our arsenal. This won't be an update video on the challenge as I'm waiting for more significant results before I upload my next video. If you guys are brand new to Apex Liquid bot, this is the best bot when it comes to trading Hyperliquid perpetual futures. I'll leave the link down below for you guys in my video description. First thing I want to bring up is the max drawdown. I've noticed that it's not accurate as I'm looking at my own wallet here and it says my max drawdown is 96%. And at no given point in time, I was actually down 96%. I believe the reason for this is because I was withdrawing and depositing money back in. So that does screw with the max drawdown results and stats here. For example, if we take a look at my wallet, we can see I had this consistent growth here until I plateaued over here. And we don't really see a max drawdown of 96% like it says here. Going back to this wallet that I was looking at earlier, it says it has a max drawdown of 84%. We can see here, he was at $158,000. And then on September 1st, he dropped down to $10,000. So here it looked like it might have actually happened. But even looking at this, I'm looking at the real numbers, the real data here. I don't really see where this would have happened. If we're looking at all of his completed trades, it's mostly green. I'll go through every single page with you. All green, one red here. We'll take a look here. One red, another one, a couple reds, mostly green, and then the last page, all green. I would recommend before basing your bias strictly on the number given here, that you do your research and look at the actual stats and historical trades. The first wallet we're going to look at is this one right here. I found it a few days ago and I shared it in my Apex Liquid discussion group on Telegram. If you're new to my channel, feel free to join. I'll leave the link down below for you. The first thing I look at is the trader age. 2 months, anything under that, I tend not to trade because maybe that wallet got lucky and went on a winning streak. I like to see that they trade a lot. He made a trade in the last 6 hours. He has a really high win rate, 98.78%. And the return on equity, you can see it's consistently growing. Today he's up 3%, 31% in the last week, 200% in the last 30 days, and all time he's up almost 600%. These are things I like to look for and like to see. Taking a look at his margin, he used up 63%. It's not considered dangerous, but this is in the risky category, so something to note. And even taking a look at his historical positions, we can see that it's pretty much all green. And in my head, when I'm analyzing wallets, I'm thinking, okay, if I'm copy trading this wallet, I'm going to be getting into every single trade he does, and I'm pretty much going to be replicating all of these stats here. And I'm going to look through all the pages here, and he's active as well. So these are the reasons why I like this wallet and I chose to start copying him. On Apex official website here, I went to the hot tab over here and my filters are very simple. I went to last trade, 1 day minimum and win rate 90% or more, clicked apply. And I started going through all of these wallets one by one. One thing I noticed is it's not hard to find a good wallet, but it's more difficult to find a good wallet that's active. That's why I kind of stagnated with my challenge. I made sure to not only choose good wallets, but wallets that are active as well. Here's the first wallet I found. We can see he's been trading for 5 months. His max drawdown is 61%. His last trade was 16 hours ago, and he has a win rate of almost 85%. Taking a look at his return on equity, we can see on the 1 day, 7 day, and 30 day, he's consistently growing. These are good numbers to see. Looking at his historical positions, I'm looking at the open and close time. He's pretty active from what I'm seeing here. And if we take a look at his P&L, he's winning most of his trades. On this page, he only lost 1. On the second page here, he lost 2 and won the rest. And on the third page, he won all of his trades. And this is all for the month of September. So this guy is active. He is currently in 3 positions, 1 being a loser and 2 being winners. And if we take a look at his margin, his current margin usage is under 30%, which is considered safe. The only thing I don't like about this wallet is because I'm doing this challenge and I'm playing with such small capital, looking at his wins here, he's a really big scalper. It'll be really hard for me to grow my account. It's still possible, but I think the fees will get me with this guy. If you're playing with bigger capital, this wallet does look very good. Moving on to the next wallet, we can see that they have a trader age of 6 months. Their max drawdown is 41.65%. They traded 20 hours ago. They have a win rate of 88.55%. Looking on the return on equity, it looks pretty good to me. Nice, consistent growth. They are in 1 active position they got in yesterday, and they are currently up 8.37%. Looking at their historical positions here, we can see they are active and they have been winning most of their trades. If we scroll, we can see there's one loser here for 13%. There are some big wins as well right beside it. Going to the next page right here, we can see there are mostly winners. For the final wallet, it is a newer trader, about a month old. He has been in quite a few trades, which does give me more confidence. Max drawdown, 51%. Last trade, 4 hours ago, win rate, 73%. His return on equity is growing quite nicely, as we can see here. He is in one active position that he got into today, and he's up about 27%. Historical positions, take a look here. He's pretty active, and he does win most of them. And the one thing I noticed, the ones that he loses very minimal. He doesn't exceed 1%. I've only seen one trade where he lost more than 1%, but when he wins trades like this, 3.55%, 5.46%, 7%. Let's go to the second page here. Again, they don't exceed 1%. Only one trade did, but here 4%, 2.93%, and so on. Going to the third page, here is where he actually lost more than 1%, but that's only one. That's what I really like about this wallet, that his losses are minimal and his wins outweigh his losses greatly. I will give this wallet a go. You can directly copy trade by clicking here. Apex will take you to their Telegram bot and they will input the wallet address for you. All you have to do is give it a name. I'm going to name it 73% because that's the win rate of this wallet. I'm going to leave the copy ratio at a 1x, and we will also leave the minimum trade size as is. I want to copy both buy and sell. I want to copy long and short. And the cool thing is you can use sub wallets to track your performance of each wallet that you're copy trading, something I started doing recently. Right now it says use main wallet. I'm going to click that. So what you need to do is you need to click use sub wallet. And by default, it's going to put $30 in there. Click create. Now our wallet has been created. We can find it right here where I named it 73%. By default, it will have $30. You can add more to your sub wallet by clicking add funds here. I'm going to add another $70. I'm going to type in 70 here, click enter, and in just a moment, it will update. There we go. So now I have $100, and this is really useful. I'm going to show you what it looks like. If you go to / positions here and you take a look, I just started using sub wallets recently. So you might be wondering, why am I down on these and I'm up on my account balance? It's because I was just using my main wallet before. Here's the one we just made. And as you can see, it'll show you the stats for each sub wallet. Here we're down 26%. Here we got wrecked. This is a really good way to track your stats for each wallet. For the new Apex users, I have made videos in the past on how to set up this bot and how to use it. I'll leave this tutorial video in my video description if you want to check it out. One of the key differences that they've changed, it's much easier to deposit now. You can simply deposit Solana and they'll bridge it to USDC on their own, so you don't have to do any work. It was much harder before where you'd have to bridge it yourself and deposit it. Now you can just deposit Solana and it'll show up in your Hyperliquid balance like it is for me right here. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I will be dropping all the wallets I found today in the Apex Liquid discussion group. Again, feel free to join. The link will be down below for you. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.